Gemini, welcome to my channel. It's Cusp of Beauty Tarot, and we're going to do your second half of July 2018 reading in love. And that's for all Gemini aspects, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what we've got. I've been shuffling for a while. Let's cut and see what is your reading for the second half of July in love, Gemini. So let's see, bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. So that would say there is an energy of perhaps strong foundation, marriage, tradition, society, standards of other people, not your own, playing by the rules. We'll see what comes up. 4 cards and we'll clarify after. Okay, so, all right. Okay, Gemini, the first card you have is the Empress. The second is the Six of Swords, both in the upright. Third is Death, and fourth is the Six of Wands. They are all in the upright. So second half of the month, let me just take a look at your energies here and read it a little bit intuitively. Okay, this one's very straightforward to me. I mean, I'm happy to clarify anyway, but coming in the middle of the month, the energy is coming into the middle of the month. We have the beautiful Empress card. And this is really confidence and manifesting what you want and creation. The Empress has a beautiful wand and harp, flourishing in a field of greenery and beautiful trees. She's just really lush and productive, and I mean, this could indicate pregnancy for some people, but I mean, if I'm just kind of getting what the vibe is off of this card in the middle of the month, is you're feeling really beautiful and attractive and confident, and whatever it is, you're attracting people to you. And you have a, not that you need to be around people, you have a nice mind of your own, but you're manifesting good things in love. Very positive, confident, and beautiful. Good for you. Gemini, the next card we have is the Six of Swords. So this would be a card of taking your lessons learned and moving on to calmer waters. There's actually a lighthouse, a little lighthouse in the distance. So I think that would be that there's positive and enlightened times up ahead. And we do know that the Six of Swords is always about moving from rough to smoother waters. So taking control and moving on to better things, I would say, in a love relationship. Sixes always kind of start to offer us more stability usually. And then we have the Death card, and I never view death as a negative, really. Death is always recreation, transformation, rebirth, renewal. So no matter what you've just come out of in the rocky water here, you're coming into a huge, big energy of transformation. You can see that. It's actually a really pretty card when it comes to the colors. It's nothing dark and black and gray. It's a really pretty death card as far as death cards go. So you're really entering a phase of transformation and rebirth. So I don't know if you have just decided, I'm moving on, this is enough. It's a relationship that's done. But whatever you decided, or a new phase in the existing relationship, there's a victory and there's success around it. So this transformation is only going to be positive, even if something were to end. It's only going to be positive for you, Gemini. So that is really great. Really great energy. There's really just amazing energy in this reading for love, second half of July. You might be dealing with a King of Cups. You might be dealing with a King of Cups. And he kind of keeps his emotions close to his chest. And we do know that the energy of a King of Cups can be a little tricky in love. He definitely feels emotions, but maybe you were dealing with a water sign that Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, who didn't give you what you needed in the area of emotions. And or you currently could be dealing with one that you're just moving on to another stage with, which will be successful. Could be that it's a spouse because they've got the Hierophant card. And why is the Six of Swords here? The Six of Swords is maybe you were holding on very tightly and protecting yourself, and something bumped you into a situation where you had a bit of a come to Jesus moment, realizing, I need to move on. Because you can't, these are counter energies, holding on to something to protect yourself and deciding, no, I got to move on. So if this is why you're moving on, somebody was holding on too tight. It could be your King of Cups. It could be you, and then the universe entered in and gave you the move on, time to go. And they actually uprooted you with a death energy here of something may have abruptly ended, or to be honest, death usually is something you're aware of ending. It's not usually sudden. That's more like the Tower. This was more like kind of a long time coming. You were kind of probably trying to hold on, Gemini, but then it was like, no. Eventually, it was like the writing on the wall kind of thing. And the transformation, again, you were holding on to something you didn't want to see. Maybe you were a little bit of denial about it. You just wanted to have it resolve itself. And yeah, so a transformation needed to come. It needed to come. The good news is you have the Six of Wands. And why is the Six of Wands here? Right, because you stopped the chaotic energy. You stopped the chaotic energy, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And that's successful for you. You dropped juggling. You dropped this karmic pattern, this loop that you keep recreating or kept recreating possibly for some of you. And that made things a success for you. That yielded success for you in this area of love or with this partner or with the fact that you were able to end this partnership. So you decided, you know what? No more. I need to kind of end this karmic loop, which worked out well for you too. So this ends up being a really positive reading, Gemini. I wish you lots of love in the second half of July, and I hope you will like and subscribe. And I do appreciate you being here. Take good care, and I'll see you at the beginning of August. Thanks.